सुधागड एज्युकेशन सोसायटीचे पूर्व प्राथमिक, प्राथमिक, माध्यमिक व उच्च माध्यमिक विद्यालय कळंबोली मराठी, हिंदी, इंग्रजी, उर्दू माध्यम यांच्या सौजन्याने शैक्षणिक व्हिडिओमध्ये आपलं सर्वांचं स्वागत आहे.
Hello student. Today now we are going to subject biology class 12 standard. Myself is PG Mahajan, and then start first chapter and first units reproductions and the chapters reproductions in lower and higher plants. Next slide. Reproductions in lower and higher plants. What is reproductions? The reproductions is similar type of organisms are produced. Any living organisms to produce similar type of organisms. Means it is the productions of young ones like the parents. जे पॅरेंट्स जसं असेल सिमिलर त्याच टेस्टमध्ये ऑफस्प्रिंग्स प्रोड्यूस करणार. तर इट इज द प्रोडक्शन्स ऑफ यंग वन्स लाईक पॅरेंट्स. इट इज ॲन इसेन्शियल प्रोसेस ॲज इट लीड्स टू कंटिन्युएशन्स ऑफ स्पेसीज as well as to maintain the life, and each organisms has own particular methods of reproductions. Organisms has its own particular methods of reproductions, means different ways of the reproductions. For example, asexual reproduction mode of various ways. So it consists of properly measure two types of reproductions. The one is asexual reproductions and the other second is sexual reproductions. The first of all, difference between asexual and sexual reproductions. Difference between sexual, asexual and sexual reproduction. The first difference is asexual reproductions. It occurs in both uni and multicellular organism, and sexual reproductions it occurs only multicellular organisms. Uni means single cell organisms and multi means many cell organism. Another second difference, the sexual reproductions is uniparentals, means it involves only one parent. Asexual reproductions it involves only one parent, and other sexual reproductions it involves both parents, means biparental, means it involves both parents. One is male and other second is female parents. Another next difference, the sexual reproductions not occurring male and female gametes, or not occurring the male and female gametes, or do not formations of male and female gametes. In sexual reproductions it occurring male and female gametes. Sexual reproductions occurring the male and female gametes. The male gamete is sperm and the female gametes is egg. And the formations of sperm, that is called as spermatogenesis, and the formations of egg is called as oogenesis. Genesis means formations. Another next difference, asexual reproductions does not involve the fusions of two compatible gametes. Asexual reproduction does not involve fusions of two compatible gametes. Next, sexual reproductions it involves the fusions of fusions of the male and female gametes from a zygote, and this process is called as fertilization. What is fertilization? The haploid male and haploid female gametes to form a diploid zygotes is called as fertilization. So very simple definition. Fertilization means unions of haploid male and haploid female gametes to form a diploid zygotes is called as fertilization. And zygotes to develop embryos. This process is called as embryogenesis, means the formations of embryo. Another difference, asexual reproductions is genetically identical progeny or genetically identical organisms, means the parental plants same to offsprings, means parental plants characters transfer to offspring, similar, do not difference. And sexual reproductions, genetically dissimilar offsprings. Why dissimilar offsprings? Because the combinations of both parents' characters, the 50% of male and 50% of female, or 40-60%, both characters are combined to offsprings. Hence it is called as genetically dissimilar progeny. Are you understand? The next, first of all, asexual reproductions. In details, the asexual reproductions. The asexual reproductions does not involve fusions of two compatible gametes or sex cell. Here already आपण study केलं difference between asexual and sexual reproduction. Repeat again. It is the process resulting in the productions of genetically identical progeny or individuals or offsprings. Similar means parents to produce similar, do not any difference. Exactly similar. That is called as genetically identical progeny. From a single organism and inherit the genes of the parents. And such morphological and genetical identical individuals are called as clones. What is clone? The morphologically and genetically identical individuals or offsprings are called as clones. The asexual reproductions, various ways or the mode of asexual reproduction. Mostly it consists of three ways. The first is fragmentations, other second is budding, next is spore formation, another methods, binary fusions, conidia formations, genual formations. But first of all, one various ways बघूया, fragmentations, budding and spore formation. The first is fragmentations. The fragmentations, example, Spirogyra. Spirogyra is the types of algae, means multicellular organisms. Multicellular organisms can break into fragments. Fragments can breaks होणार. The fragments breaks and these fragments grow into individuals. Fragmentation. Suppose in entire organisms, Spirogyra, multicellular entire organisms can breaks into fragments. It breaks into 1, 2, 3 fragments, and each fragments grow into entire organisms. And this method is fragmentation methods. Do you understand that this method is fragmentation methods? The example, Spirogyra. Next, another second method, budding methods. Budding, there's a common example is yeast. It is the common methods of asexual reproduction. Takes place by the flagellated motile zoospores. Flagellated motile zoospore. A example, it take place favorable condition by producing one or more buds, and these buds separation develops into individuals. Separations into individuals. He methods काय? Another second methods, common methods of asexual reproduction. Example, yeast. Yeast is unicellular organism and it take place during favorable condition, producing one or more buds. And these buds separations. For example, a mother cells and to develops buds. Buds means outer growth. And outer growth है क्या है? Separation and to develop the new individuals. So rapidly multiplication. In yeast, the method is budding methods. Buds, there are two types. One is outer buds, and other second is inner buds. Both side develops sooner. Another next method, third method, spore formations. Spore formations. The common example is chlamydomonas. Spore formation, chlamydomonas. It is common sexual reproduction takes place by flagellated motile spore. Flagellated. Flagella means septa-like structure. And what are the functions of flagella? Movement or locomotions, means swims, and which can grow independently into new individuals. New individual. This is the parental cells or mother cells and zoosporangium, and to develop single zoospores or zoospore or new individuals, and these are flagellated zoospores. There are two flagella. The spore formations, example, chlamydomonas. Chlamydomonas, asexual reproduction takes place by flagellated motile zoospore, and this zoospore is independently into new individuals. Other methods of sexual reproduction, binary fissions methods. Binary fissions, it is the common methods, mostly irregular binary fissions or regular binary fissions. Irregular binary fissions, the common example is amoeba. Amoeba do not definite shapes, hence it is irregular binary fissions, means see mitosis, one cell divides into two cells. The karyokinesis and cytokinesis means divisions of cytokinesis, the divisions of cytoplasms, and karyokinesis, the divisions of nucleus. Another methods, asexual reproductions, conidia formations, mostly here commonly present in penicillium fungus. Another, gemmual formations. Gemmual formations, the common example, sponge, means inner buds. These animals to develop inner buds and separations of inner buds to develop new individuals. This is called as various mode of asexual reproduction. Asexual reproductions, another next types, the vegetative reproductions. Vegetative reproductions, there are two ways. One is vegetative reproductions by natural propagations, and another second, vegetative propagations by artificial. So first of all vegetative propagations by artificial methods. The vegetative propagations means plant reproduce asexually through their vegetative parts. The vegetative parts, for example, root, stem, leaf, etc. Hence, the new plants formed are genetically identical to their parents. And there are also few methods which would not occur naturally in the plants. Agriculture, horticultures exploit vegetative reproductions in order to multiply fresh stock of the plants. Artificial methods are used to propagate desired varieties according to human requirements. First of all हो गया vegetative reproductions by artificial methods. First method say cuttings, second graftings, and third one tissue culture. The first is graftings. Grafting methods. This small piece of any vegetative parts, the small piece of any vegetative parts, the vegetative parts, root, stem, leaves, etc., of a plant having one or more bud is used for propagation. First, stem cuttings. Example, rose. Another second example, bougainvilleas. Stem cuttings, two examples. One is rose and other second is bougainvillea. Same. Another next vegetative parts, leaf. Leaf cuttings. A common example, sansevieria. Another next vegetative parts, root. Root cuttings. The example, blackberry. Means artificial vegetative propagation by root, stem and leaves. There are three types artificial vegetative propagation by cutting methods: stem cutting, leaf cutting and root cuttings. Stem cutting, two example, one is rose, another second is bougainvillea. Leaf cuttings, the example sansevieria, root cuttings, blackberry. And third, second methods, grafting methods. Grafting methods, here the part of two plants. Part of two plants are joined in such a way that they grow as one plant. In this method, the part of stem containing more than one buds is sewn and is joined onto a rooted plant is called as stalk, is called as graftings. What is graftings? Once again, repeat. This method, the part of the stem containing more than one bud is called sewn and is joined onto a rooted plants called stalks is called as grafting, shown in figures. This is the sewn, means one part of the stem containing more than one buds is sewn and is jointed into another rooted plants is called as stalks. Means sewn and stalks, understand? Sewn means the more than one buds, stem containing more than one buds is sewn and is jointed on a rooted plants is called as stalk. And third methods, tissue culture. Tissue cultures. What is tissue? Tissue is a group of cells having similar structure and functions. It is the methods which is the small amount of plant tissue is carefully grown to give many plantlets, and micropropagation methods is also used nowadays. There are three. Next, there are three terminology are used. The one is explants. One is explants, means mother plants, and mother plants any tissue, leaf, stem or roots. This tissue is capable of entire growth of plants, and this tissue is used to inoculations of test tube or petri dish or conical flask, etc. And this contain the preparations of solution to develop entire plant. The inoculation tissue to differentiate into many cells, that is called as callus, and callus is differentiated into different organs, shoot, roots, that is called as organogenesis, and these plants release and outside the potted or agricultural field. This is the step in plant tissue culture or callus cultures, methods of the vegetative propagations, and all these plants are genetically identical. Next, sexual reproduction is completed, and another second type start now, sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction, the flower is bisexual flower. Why bisexual flower? Because there are both sex organs are present, gynoecium and stamen. Gynoecium is the female reproductive parts and stamen is the male reproductive plants. Flower already studied in 11th science. Once again, repeat revisions. The flowers, what is flowers? Flower is highly modified condensed reproductive shoots. Flower है reproductive shoots is called as flower, and it consists of both orals, essential orals and non-essential orals. The essential oral, non-essential oral is sepal or calyx, petal or corolla, and essential orals gynoecium and stamen. Gynoeciums or pistils and stamens or androeciums. Both are the reproductive orals and essential orals. The sexual reproductions. The sexual reproductions, it involves the fusions of two compatible gametes or sex cells. The compatible gametes, mostly male gametes and female gametes, and all organisms reach to the maturity in their life before the can reproduce asexually. In plants, the send of vegetative phase marks the beginnings of the reproductive phase and can be easily in the higher plants at the time of flowerings. These flowers define the flower. Define flower, the specialized reproductive structure of plants in which sexual reproduction take place is called flower. What are the functions of flower? Flower is to produce haploid gamete and to ensure their fertilization will take place. What is fertilization? The haploid male gametes and haploid female gametes to form a diploid zygotes is called as fertilization. The typical flowers, already seen scale diagrams. Typical flower hibiscus consists of 4 different orals. Where is calyx, corolla, androecium and gynoeciums. Calyx is the outermost layer of the flower, and there are 2 functions. The one is protection, another second is photosynthesis functions. The protection functions, why? Because they are outer coverings of the flower, and photosynthesis, the green in color, hence it is photosynthesis function. Another second non-essential orals, corolla or petals, is second innermost layer of the flower and various color, hence it is 2 functions. The protections of essential orals and attractions of the insect, it help in pollination. And another next, androeciums and gynoeciums. Androeciums is the male reproductive part of flowers, gynoecium is the female reproductive parts of the flower. The sexual reproductions involves 2 major events, meiosis and fusions. First of all, meiosis. Meiosis means reduction divisions. One cell divides into 4 cells, that is called as meiosis. And after meiosis, the gamete fusions of the gametes and to form the diploid zygotes, means haploid male and haploid female gametes to form the diploid zygotes, and the productions of genetically dissimilar offspring. Why genetically dissimilar offspring? Because both parents characters are involved. The 50% of male and 50% of female characters are involved or combinations, hence it is dissimilar offsprings, genetically dissimilar offspring. Variations are useful from the point of view of the survival and the evolutions of the species over the times. Next. The sexual reproductions, special characteristic fusions of the male and female gametes to male and female gametes is called fertilization, and the formations of zygote and embryogenesis. What is embryogenesis? The sequentially events of the zygote and to develop embryo is called as embryogenesis. Genesis means formations, embryo formation. And sequential event that occur in the sexual reproduction are grouped into three distinct stages. First is pre-fertilization, fertilization, and the post-fertilization. Pre-fertilization means pollinations. Fertilizations means unions of haploid and haploid gametes. And post-fertilizations to develop flower and fruits, seeds, etc. The male reproductive organs of the flower is called as androecium. And individual members of androecium is called stamen. Stamen, it consists of three parts. The one is filament, other second is connective, and third one is anthers. Mostly there are two types of anthers. The structure of anthers, mature anthers is represented by group of parenchymatous tissue surrounded by single epidermis. There are two types of anthers. The one is dioecious anther and monothecous anther. What are difference between diothecous and monothecous anthers? Diothecous having the two lobes means tetrasporozoite, and monothecous single lobes. And diothecous anthers, next difference, 4 pollen sacs are present, and monothecous 2 pollen sacs are present. The tiers of anthers. The tiers means the transverse sections of the anthers. Transverse sections of anthers. The tiers of anthers. Archisporial cell is divides into an inner sporangium cells and outer parietal cells. Shown the diagrams. Sporogenous cells form sporogenous tissue, and each cell sporogenous tissue is the capable of giving rise to microspore tetrads. There are 4 chambers. Diothecous anthers, these are TS transverse sections 1, 2, 3 and 4 pollen sacs, and it contains pollen tetrads. And the parietal cells undergo divisions to form a anther wall, and the anther wall matures. Anther consists of 4 layers. The one is epidermis, other second is middle layer, next third is endothecium, and fourth is tapetums. There are 4 layers are forms. Means the wall of mature anthers consists of 4 layers. One epitheliums, middle layer, tapetums and endothecium. The first is epidermis. Epidermis, the outermost layer. Epidermis, outermost protective layer and made up of tubular cells. Epidermis का है outermost layer है and made up of tubular cells. That is called as epidermis. Is the outermost layer है epidermis. Another second endothecium. Endothecium is a sub made up of thin walled endotheciums is a sub epidermal layer and made up of radially elongated cells with fibrous thickenings. Another next middle layers, third parts, middle layers made up of thin walled cell means 1 to 2 layer which may disintegrate in mature anthers. Middle layers का है disintegrate in mature anthers. And fourth, tapetums. Tapetums is the innermost nutritive layers of anther wall, and it is immediately encloses the sporogenous tissue. This tiers of anther is completed. Means a sexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. Thank you.